right, shalom, shalom. Part two of my Babylon review. Um, two things that, three things that I'm seeing coming in September. If they indict Trump, it's going to be some mess in the streets. Okay, if you see Trump carted off, okay, with an ankle monitor, or they got him on some type of house arrest or something like that, to quell him in the after the midterm election, or maybe before the midterm election. It may galvanize the people. People, you have to vote, and you have to vote intelligently. Don't Hey, look, if you don't vote, that's on you. That's on you. You don't want to vote, hey, don't vote, But you get the government that you choose. Or you get the people in there that you choose, and you have to choose wisely. You have to choose wisely. You can't just go in there and hit the button and you don't know who these people are, because these people that's coming up, that's being offered as candidates, may be your worst nightmare. And one that I do see that's coming, his voice is getting louder, is Mike Pence. We do not want Mike Pence as a president. No, no, because he is a part of the Catholic Church. We already got 5 Catholics in the Supreme Court. We got uh, atheists, and 9 believers running the government. Then we got others who are warmongers who just want to just tear everything down on the other side. So it's infighting going on. But Dimitri Duduman said that it will start with an infighting, an insurrection, not an insurrection. Excuse me, an infighting in the house and in the house and in the streets. And while that is going on, that's when Russia, China, Nicaragua, Cuba will attack the United States. Okay, so what they if they go down this road and indict Trump, it's on and popping. Okay, because that basically means that they removing him from even. They trying to remove him on a serious note where he can't even run. And who knows? There might be some trumped up charges. Now, for everybody that's everybody who, I mean, people, you don't even. I understand you can't believe your own eyes now. I get it. So you gotta look at with your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears. Okay, you have to really go to the source, to the horse's mouth. You have to actually look in the horse's mouth to find out what's being said. Not on these news channels. You have to go to the source. I'm talking about the government websites, Secretary of the State website, Congress website. You got to read these bills. You got to listen to their speeches in Congress. Look at the congressional record. You have to really watch what's going on, because the news ain't telling you what's really happening. And I think that the FBI was looking for some documents that Trump put together for his defense. And if he slide those documents out, we see those things come out. Boy, oh boy, they might not like it. The left might not like it. And they might really attack Trump for putting that information out. Look, I'm not for any of these politicians, okay? But I know that these are the people who are in a position to make right decisions and to quell the lawlessness that is going on and that's happening in this nation. Hopefully we'll have some wise men, some men that have been touched with the Holy Spirit, have been baptized, that are disciples of the Messiah, that will help in these times of trouble. Hopefully we'll be able to get those kingdom disciples in the forefront, to have a voice and have a direction for this nation, because the way we going, it's not looking good. Although I know that uh, they're not this land, United States, will be here even after the chastisement come. You're gonna have to rebuild, but you have to look at it as an opportunity. You have to look at it as an opportunity to be able to uh, live freely without hindrance and encumbrance, because this is going to be that time. This is going to be that time uh, where the separation is happening. Okay, the separation is happening, cultural wise, financial wise, um, nationwide. Uh, you got the east of the world is moving away from a debt-based finance society. They're moving away from that, and the United States is going to feel them moving away from that. Even just what just happened uh in certain parts of certain parts in the east of the world, the floods and the fires that they have been going through. They're not gonna be taking on no extra debt. They're not gonna be buying no U.S. debt. They're gonna be dumping that debt because it's not gonna be able to help them. It's crushing them. It's literally crushing them, and they can feel the weight on them. And if Powell keep ramping up the interest rates, it's hard for them to acquire dollars. Making capital expenses hard for them to do business, and they're not gonna like that. Not with the disasters that they got going on. And if they're wise enough, they're not gonna be taking no BIS loans and no IMF loans, and if they're smart enough, if they're wise enough. That being said, they're gonna be looking out for their own interests. They're not gonna be worrying about what's going on in the United States fully. They're gonna be looking out for their own interests and trying to see how they can minimize their hurt and their pain. Ukraine, Russia is winning in Ukraine. So don't listen to this propaganda that they're going to take Crimea and they're going to go in here and be successful. No, Russia is kicking their tail right now in this war. All right? Kicking their tails. But they do have an opportunity where they are going to have a counteroffensive. Because the ongoing war has driven down Russia, slowed them down. So this is when I expect that the West is going to help Ukraine try to retake some ground and get into this fight. I can see that happening. Just the other day, Putin was looking for more troops. He got some from North Korea, some from China. Iran is supplying drones. If Germany is hurting this wintertime, they're gonna be looking down. If they don't get the Iran deal, uh, if they don't get the Iran deal, definitely Germany is gonna push that Iran to get some oil out of their fields, or to remove them from putting oil into the world market, because Germany is hurting. Okay, and they may have a bad winter. In Europe too, may have a bad winter. Here in the United States, we're kind of isolated and secure, but those missiles are coming. That chastisement is coming. Make no qualms about it. It's coming, okay? Because we have gone over the deep end. We want abortion. We want alternative lifestyles. Uh, uh, we want handouts of debt. We want more debt, more debt. Whatever handouts you can get, student loans, stimulus checks. Just run up the credit card. Just max it out, and you become servants. Paupers in their nation state. That's my 10 minutes of your time. Babylon Review. All praises to the Most High for keeping us safe. And I hope that He continues to bless you and you're going out, you're going in the city, in the field. Blessings from above, blessings from below. And the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the just. Shalom.